High treason! Shake this tree like it owes you money, then collect all the goodies.
Jesus. He is a mobster, isn't he?
So, here you hit left and right alternate back and forth to shake the tree, and the things will fall off the tree. You need to shake everything off of the tree and grab it to win the game. On level 1, it's an apple tree. You shake them off, they're pretty easy to get. On level 2, it's that cherry tree. The one cherry on the top is hard to get. Takes a while to shake off. On level 3, it's a Christmas tree, and the Christmas star on top takes a lot of extra shaking to get off. So, it's really just the amount of total shaking necessary increases as the difficulty goes up. So.
Well, so he takes over Mario's castle. And, Mario just kinda beats him up?
Yeah, he sealed the castle with 6 golden coins that he scattered about the island, but Mario came back and he found all of the coins and he opened it up and he came in and he beat up Wario and got his castle back. And so Wario was kicked out of the castle, and, like, at this point, Wario's form was sort of in flux. Like, he was this weird, kind of in-between form between Wart and Mario's appearance.
Right.
So it was that second conflict and that second defeat that sort of solidified his form in the waking world as what we see it today. So at that point, he's there, he's in the waking world, he lost to Mario again, so he's just gonna go and explore stuff. He's gonna start exploring this brand new world that he is in. You know, he was at first single-minded about finding Mario and doing that, but now he has his own form and his own identity. And so he needs to start exploring that and the world. So the first thing that he does is he gets an airplane and he builds himself a castle, or perhaps finds another empty castle to steal that isn't Mario's. There's probably a bunch of empty castles littered around, all of the fortresses and castles that Mario had to fight through with all the Koopa occupying forces. There's probably some of those are empty.
A war-torn land, to be honest.
So he almost certainly just found an empty castle, and also possibly just found an airplane. He may or may not have built it or repaired it himself, but at some point, in one way or another, he obtained an airplane. And he starts taking the airplane out and flying around, and he's flying over the fairy forest, and he sees Mario down in the fairy's forest, and some of his friends down there, and I don't know what they're doing. They're like having a picnic or something, or just kind of exploring around, and so Wario drops a bucket on his head.
Yeah.
Just because, I mean, he's not obsessed with Mario anymore, but still, if he sees the guy, he's gonna fuck with him. He's just gonna do that. So he then proceeds to just fly by over Mario, dropping things on his head repeatedly, and then a fairy beats him up and breaks his airplane.
Yes.
And they then hunt him back into his castle and beat him up and break his airplane. And Mario steals his spare airplane that he had. Rock, paper, scissors. Defeat my nemesis Mario in a game of rock, paper, scissors. Make your decision late. So here, Wario there is cycling between 3 different, the rock, the paper, and the scissors. You need to press A with the right throw symbol to defeat Mario. On level 1, you just kind of do it. It's there. On levels 2 and 3, Mario will change what his thing is. So you kind of need to make sure that you're keeping up with it. This one, the timing is rough, I found. Just because, like, I never really memorized the sequence of how the shapes cycle, because I was, like, too busy watching what Mario had and making sure, like, okay, is this matching it? So, yeah, that's pretty much all of this game. It's kind of difficult, but it's rock, paper, scissors.
Yeah.
So yeah, Mario steals Wario's spare airplane and then drops a barrel on him. And then Wario crashes into his airplane. But he, I think at this point, discovers that he is an immortal imp from the Dreamlands. And so he is perfectly fine after crashing in this airplane. And here's the next game.
The next game is...
Wario Pinball.
Oh.
Keep the balls that come out of my nose in play with the left and right flippers. Stop laughing! So you've got left and right. Left on the D-pad for left, A for right flipper. You just need to keep the ball from falling through to the center of the pinball thing. Difficulty level is the number of balls that are produced. If any of the balls fall through the center, that's a loss. So, you basically just mash and hope. You mash both flippers and just kind of hope. Because you don't really have time to control things. It's pinball. Pinball is a little bit rough to control in the first place.
I mean, pinball is intentionally difficult to control.
Yeah.
That was kind of the idea. And multi-ball in pinball is intended to be easier because there's more balls and you can let them fall until you only have one, so needing to keep all of them on screen is actually a challenge.
Yep. So, that's this game. It's pinball.
Yeah.
So, back to Wario's history. After this whole incident in the fairy forest, Wario decides he wants things. He wants possessions. He wants another castle. So he hears rumors that a giant golden statue of Princess Peach was stolen by the brown sugar pirates of Kitchen Island. So he gets himself a ship, or like a little rowboat. Yeah, he was in a rowboat. He just took a rowboat out to Kitchen Island, across the ocean presumably, and went and fought the pirates and stole all of the treasures that they had scattered around the island, and defeated Captain Syrup and her genie, and stole the genie, and then had the genie grant him a wish, except it wasn't a wish, it was a property sale. And Wario sold all of the treasures that he found to buy himself a planet from this genie. And then he owned a planet. And he still owns that planet. The planet's still there as far as we know. Nothing's happened to it. So, this planet had, right, and during that adventure, he was not able to take the giant golden statue of Princess Peach, because when he finally defeated the pirates and actually, like, had it in his grasp, Mario comes by with a helicopter and just snatches it for himself and takes the credit.
Yes.
Because he's a big jerk.